Hello and welcome to the Two Cubes Podcast, episode 5 fucking 0! This is your host,
50 episodes, baby!
Chris. You've never seen me like you've seen me tonight, baby. I'm hopped up on a cocktail of drugs illegal in every dimension.
I am looking like a car salesman. I'm gonna sell this podcast on you.
I slapped on a pair of lederhosen. I hopped in a 2014 Ford F-150 with loosey-goosey steering, and I drove over here at 90 miles an hour. I was so excited to film this episode.
That thing does have some, you can fully turn the wheel.
It's so goosey, dude. It's
nice.
So loosey-goosey.
It's a dislocated shoulder of driving. It's great.
I felt like a real American behind the wheel of that car, dude. Dude, I got in the car. I've never driven that car before. I got in, and
it's a wild ride.
I turned it on, and Pour Some Sugar on Me was playing. Pour some sugar on me. Come on and fire me up.
Nice. Okay.
You know, I always thought that,
yeah.
and you know, it still might be. I always thought that song was about sex. You know, I think it's pretty obvious about sex, but I don't know.
It's cum, I think.
You think it's
The sugar's
yeah,
cum.
the sticky. Yeah, I guess you're right. I never thought about it. I was gonna say, I was like, is it about cocaine or is it just about all three? Is it about cocaine and just sex?
That's a Sex Panther song right there. Oh, Steel Panther.
Oh God, I love Steel Panther. God, I wish we could have Steel Panther on the show. I wish they could somehow do the theme for the. You know, we should get rid of our theme song because Jack has abandoned us, and so we should abandon all things Jack. We should really just go hard.
I mean, if you actually want such an activity.
You think we could get Steel Panther?
No, I'm really good friends with a Steel Panther cover band named Chrome Cougar.
Hell yes. Yes.
And
yes.
I would get them on the show, except they're all from upstate. But
oh man, how do you know them?
Dodgeball. They're my favorite dodgeball
A
team.
fucking
They
Steel
retired,
Panther cover
the best,
band
dude.
would be in the dodgeball league.
They're the best, dude. They invited me to come play at one of their shows one day. I was like, I don't play any instruments. Yeah, I was like, this is the best. They're the best. They retired, unfortunately.
What?
Well, no, like from dodgeball, they're old.
Oh, I thought you meant from banding.
No, I think they did from that as well. They lost a member.
It sucks. What do they do now? They're just like fucking Jake from State Farm. They just like hang out.
No. I mean, they always had normal jobs anyway.
Yeah.
One's an awesome gym teacher who has a mullet, and he's fucking the best.
Does he wear glasses like I have on now?
He has a wife and a girlfriend that lives in his house.
God, this guy sucks. Never mind. I don't want to hear about this guy anymore.
He's got
for those listening,
3 kids. He's the most supportive fucking of his like kids' lacrosse careers I've ever seen. He's incredible. And then there's of course Brett, one of the fucking coolest dudes in the world. I've done undie runs with them, Speedo sprints with them.
We legally can't call it an undie run.
Well, an undie run's a different thing. I've done undie runs as well, but the Speedo sprint, I went up to Albany and did it with them. They're very hospitable. They're awesome. They're the best.
Joe, it's episode 50. I don't want to talk about this guy anymore. I don't like him. Frankly, I don't like him.
Bullshit.
I'm on day 23. Day 23 of not drinking alcohol, and
yeah.
I am fucking chomping at the bit, dude. I can't wait to crack open that can on the first. I'm going to get so fucked up.
I can't wait.
Oh, baby. And it's that.
Okay.
I think my first wet day back in February is
I think for
be...
Groundhog's Day, I'm going to film a video of you trying to crawl out on the second, and I'm going to go, okay, in there. And
I'm definitely going to be crawling out of something. I might not wake up till the 3rd.
Yeah.
That's how hard I'm going to go.
Groundhog's Day is
Saturday
February 2nd, right?
I think. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember.
But it's going to be a real February. I get you.
Oh, man, I got those golden crispy boys just waiting in the bottom fucking drawer of my fridge. Those glowing like the suitcase in Pulp Fiction every fucking time I come home from work. I want one so bad. I'm not an alcoholic, though. Definitely not an alcoholic.
No, 23 days without drinking. I mean, it's nuts.
I feel like such a fraud wearing this lederhosen when I fucking can't even drink a beer. You know what I mean?
I feel like a fraud wearing these glasses and I'm not running a craps game. But I need to be able to see.
We got a lot lined up for
These
you today,
are my
lurkers.
prescription glasses, and I know
They are. And his girlfriend fucking hates them.
Yes, but what she doesn't hate is this awesome gift we have.
Yes, she got him quite an awesome. I think I spoiled it.
Well, it's spoiled,
episode,
but
we didn't actually show it.
Well, we haven't seen it yet, so if you could just open that door there,
please. Yeah, I got you.
Ooh,
we are opening up a wooden box. It's a flat wooden box.
It says tear with hands. Let's.
Okay.
Okay.
What else? What else would you tear with?
Well,
don't
I guess
use.
you would cut it.
Oh, okay.
But it
We're
says,
opening
like,
bubble wrap.
We're
bubble wrap. It's about the size of a.
Okay. Whoa.
Ooh.
This is nice.
It's a light up sign.
Oh yeah.
Of the logo, baby, and the fucking Cuban flag is white.
Yeah,
Success.
baby.
Success. We were so afraid it was going to be traded.
That is a thing of beauty right there.
It really is pretty, isn't it? We got to plug it in. We can't plug it in on air right now.
Oh, we probably can. We can.
I'm so excited. This box is heavy as fuck.
I know it's a fucking wood, dude.
It's pretty cool. I kind of want it. I don't know what I would use it for, but
I think we should frame it.
Frame the box. Okay.
Yeah. Fucking
the
crazy.
Box is kind of a frame in itself. It's like a shadow box.
Crazy neon doing their thing, dude. Yeah, that's true. You put a piece of plexiglass in the front. Put a little. You ever see the movie Indian in the Cupboard? Or you too?
I have.
Yeah.
I have. I read the book. Get on my level, man.
I don't know how to read. That's.
I know, Joe.
That's me.
I know. I gotta get this fucking.
I was thinking the other day about that teacher.
What? You remember the teacher's name that made you?
Oh yeah, Miss D'Angelo Thomas. She had a hyphen in her name, but she. I actually didn't mind her except for that when.
She had a high fun, not a low fun.
Yeah. She was not no fun. She had a hyphen. She.
I stole your joke. You like that?
It's okay. I like it. She used to, when we were like, oh, we're running a little early in class, she was like, let's have Joe read out loud so we can eat this time up quick. But I would get into it. I would read as the characters. Just I have to stutter through them so everyone has a stutter when I'm a playwright. But that's okay.
We got a thumbs up. Oh man, the software likes us. It threw us a random thumb. Yeah, I used to get into the characters too when I had to read in high school. I had a teacher, Miss Regev or Mrs. Regev. I can't remember.
Well, what sucked is
look at us lighting up, baby.
What sucked is when I couldn't read and we were doing To Kill a Mockingbird.
To Kill a Mockingbird. Oh, that does not show up on camera at all.
Not even a little.
It looks it looks actually cool on camera. That's like
it just looks like just a beverage.
It's funny as fuck. Oh, there it is. Ah! Well, good thing we're not using it on the air because you wouldn't be able to fucking do it.
Well, so yeah, there goes that debate. We are not going to have it on behind us. Yeah. So
it is beautiful, though. It's really nice.
It's very nice.
God damn. Who made that logo? What a gorgeous logo.
Beautiful. Hand-drawn by a lord, I heard.
Yes, a lord of Carney, K-Town, from over the river, from over the Blue Bridge.
So you are a lord. Something else we have special for you guys in this episode.
Tell us, Joe.
We are going to draw from the Hat of Thought.
Yes. You may remember it from episodes past. I don't remember the name of the game that we played.
From misnumbered episodes.
It was called it was called like the Joe-gasm or something.
Who knows?
Or Thinking Joe or
I guess first draw. Yeah, it was when you were that's right. You were trying to get Joe-isms, I believe.
Yeah, I was trying to unlock your brain, the secrets of your brain.
Well, it's had some better days, but I guess you might as well pick our first.
Oh, we're starting already. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go.
Unless you got something else, but we got quite a few ideas in this here bucket.
Yeah, to celebrate our 50th episode, we decided we're gonna bring back old bits. And there's some new ones in there too. Some
that are just stories.
Okay. This one's on me.
Okay.
This is the Felipe story. I don't believe I've ever told this story, but it's one of my greatest.
Felipe story.
So I worked.
Is this the lasagna guy?
No. Okay. I don't think maybe I told you the story.
Okay. I don't know. It doesn't. I thought lasagna guy had a weird name like that.
So in my youth, when I was about 23, 24, I worked at East Newark Middle School, right? Which is just like it's like a kindergarten through 8th grade, right?
What were you doing there?
I applied for the job as the art teacher. But they didn't have a position, but they needed somebody to be like the in-house like detention guy.
Oh, you did free daycare.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
And they also needed like an in-house sub. So like whenever a teacher was out, like I would just go sub for their classroom, right? So I was just looking to get a real job with fucking benefits and decent pay. So I was like, sure, yeah, I'll do that job, even though it sounds like a nightmare. Like I'll do it.
That sounds awesome to me. I would love that.
Literally, my first day, the counselor who was interviewing me, Alon was his name. He's this Cuban guy. He brings me into, and I can tell the story because all the individuals in the story are out of my life by about 15 years, and so
they're all deceased, right?
Yeah,
to you?
Yeah, under my watch, they all died.
Allegedly.
No, and all the kids involved are like 26 now, so it's fine. I can tell the story. So I walk into the detention room. He's like, "All right, you're going to be watching these 3 kids or 4 kids. It was 4 kids." And they got in trouble for like horsing around on the playground or whatever. And whatever. I just want you to, talk to them, straighten them out, ask them what happened and blah blah blah. So I'm like, "All right, I walk in and like there's these 4 kids sitting around at a table. They all look pissed. They all look mad at each other, right? They're sitting there with like their arms folded or like their hands on their face. They're like annoyed that their parents are going to be mad at them. They're going to get in trouble. And like I ask him, all right, like, my name's Mr. Perez, whatever. Like, what's going on in here? Like, what happened out on the playground? And the first kid's like, didn't want to say anything, and he's being all like coy. And I'm just like, tell me what happened, whatever. He's like, we were playing around on the playground, and we were playing a game where like we were pretending to like shoot each other, like in Halo or whatever. And and he goes, and then I pushed Felipe on the ground, and I like. And I like pretended to shoot him and stuff. And then like the other kid like slaps his shoulder and is like, you did more than that. I'm like, what happened? He's like, I teabagged Felipe.
Nice. All right.
Dude, I froze like the fucking sheriff in Jaws, dude. Like I was like, what? Like, I teabagged Felipe. And then I look over to Alon, who's the Cuban guy, and he's like, I do not know what this teabag is. I don't know what teabag. Like he needed like a younger guy to come in and like translate.
Oh my god, dude, that's a tremendous story, and I have one to follow up when you're done.
Like,
so
holy
me.
Shit! So then I go to the next kid. I'm just like, what the hell? I was like, what did you do to get in here? He's like, I teabagged Felipe too.
Boy,
and then the third kid, remember there's 4. I go to the third kid and I'm just like, let me guess, you teabagged Felipe too? And he's like, yeah. And then I go to the 4th kid. I'm like, what'd you do? He's like, I am Felipe.
Oh man.
I'm like, you're a victim. Why are you in here? And then I look at Alon. I look at the fucking counselor. I'm just like, why is this kid in here? He's like, I did not know what teabag meant. Like he's like, I just brought them all in. I don't know. So I let Felipe go. They were just like.
Oh shit.
Now I realized later, like the kid was saying, like, a kid was saying they were pretending like they were playing Halo.
Well, yeah.
So they were doing just the squatting,
yeah.
but like when he initially said it, of course I thought like he did.
He had nuts out for
He went full fucking.
Yeah, I got you.
And I'm 23, dude. It's like the first time I'm working in a school, like officially, like I would not just like subbing for the day or whatever. And like I had no idea what I was like. I was out of the frying pan into the fire, dude.
I immediately knew. I mean, now obviously not. Well, back then, I immediately knew what they were talking about. Sure, you just do the dip over them.
I mean, I was playing Halo at the time, but I didn't like put it together because they were just like, we were pretending to shoot each other. Or something.
It's a sex act first. I mean,
yes, only.
But that unlocked a funny story that's been legend in my house for 30 years now, probably. Unfortunately.
Oh, by the way, it's back to being a sex act now. Trump signed an executive order that officially made teabagging.
I think it's
a sex act again.
I think it's a sex act again.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Continue.
And a pretty chill one.
Yeah.
No, this one's So I had my cousin. My grandma used to own a 4-family house, and like when we hung out there, we just hung out with like all the families had kids, so we just hung out with everybody in the house.
Okay.
It was we just
like
ran
each apartment had kids.
And we would run through the apartments like crazy. We'd wrestle in the basement. It was a mania the whole time. And obviously I was a ringleader of the violent acts, but I was not.
I would just assume so.
But there was much older. So like my brother was older. I have an older cousin, Justin. And then upstairs there was a guy named Wanse, and he was
Wanse.
Yeah.
So like the name Juan with just like
CE. Yeah.
Wanse.
Cool. And he
never heard that one before.
Well, there's a ton of great Wanse stories because my uncle, like, I guess, sort of adopted him. He was like an exchange student or something.
Okay.
With my uncle, I don't know I never figured out exactly what his connection was, but like, so Wanse, we were playing video games or something one day, and we're fucking around, and Wanse sits on Blake's head and farts, and he knocked his tooth out. So he farted a fucking tooth out.
I am impressed.
So he farted a fucking tooth out of a kid, and we were like, oh shit, what the hell do we do? That's the funniest thing that's ever happened. And we got to like come up with something. So like my cousin's cry. I don't remember if he was crying or screaming or whatever. And like one of the adults comes in and goes, what the hell is going on in here? And my brother just goes, Wanse farted his tooth out. That was it. He goes, Wanse farted his tooth out. And they're like, what the fuck does that mean? He was farting on his mouth, and it broke his tooth. It took his tooth out.
Was it like an adult tooth? Was it like a baby tooth?
He was, I don't know, 12. I don't know how far.
Are we sure that the tooth didn't come out of his ass?
No, it was.
There was a missing tooth in the child's mouth.
Yeah, I vividly remember him. He was on a bed, and it was just he farts, and just he was like, "Dude, my tooth popped. You
farted my tooth out, bro."
Like, I guess he probably had a loose tooth. I don't remember if it was. It had to be loose.
Oh my God!
It was. I just remember I was howling. I was like a 9-year-old kid, and I was like, "That's the funniest thing I'll ever see." There it is. It's done.
I can't imagine anything funnier. I really can't.
I've figured it out. It's the funniest thing I'll ever see.
God.
That's it. And then I was like, whatever.
God, the Lord works in mysterious ways.
One day, Wanse, obviously, well, I shouldn't say. I think we all assumed he doesn't speak English that great.
At the time, I'm sure now he's probably pretty proficient.
Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea what happened to Wanse, to be honest with you guys. But my uncle had gotten tickets to a Giants game or something. My brother was a huge LT fan. LT was playing at the time. And it was like LT's last season or whatever. They didn't know. And my uncle goes, Wanse's never been to a football game. I'm going to bring him. And my brother was like, I'm going to literally fucking kill Wanse. He was like, there's no fucking... He literally went full Cartman from South Park with the like, Casa Bonito, where he's like, I'm going to hide Butters, and they're going to have to take me to the game.
Yeah, poison him, get him sick
like,
or something.
Whatever I have to do to get rid of Wanse. I was like, I'm going to get him deported. I don't know. Whatever the fuck I have to do. But Wanse went to that game.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Actually,
he probably didn't give a shit. He probably thought he was going to a soccer game.
Years later, my brother had a connection to some guy making uniforms or something for work next door for the business, and he had a sample drawn up, and he had the name tag say Wanse when he sent it to my dad. So my dad opens it. He opens it, just a Wanse thing. He goes, "I figured you guys might hire him over me." It's fucking great. But yeah, I'll ask some questions about Wanse and what happened with him.
Nice.
This week.
I want to know all about that game.
Yeah.
Did Wanse appreciate LT's last game?
No, I don't think so. I'm told that he had no idea what was going on. He was like,
that's so funny.
But I don't remember why Wanse was around. I remember Wanse, but I don't know. I don't know if he was an exchange student or if he was family. I don't know what he was. Because my family sometimes brings people from Cuba like that are our family, and they'll be around for a little while, and then they're just gone. I don't know.
Yeah, that used to happen with my family too. But we're running out of people that actually like remember Cuba and like know people. You know, like the only one that's really left is my grandma Chrissy. But yeah, same shit. Like fucking Henry's family, he's Colombian. They would do that all the time too.
From the woodwork.
I would go over his house on like a random fucking Wednesday or something, and I'd walk in and I'd be, like, there'd be like, you know, 2 old people sitting in the living room, and I'd go upstairs into Henry's room and I'd be like, "Who are those people down in the living room?" And I'd be like, "I don't know, like some people my parents know from fucking you know, like the town they grew up in Colombia." He's like, "They'll be here for like 2 months living in our living room, and then they'll just go home."
I did recently find out about when my family came over here in 1959. I think it was 67, whatever it was. I recently found out about a family that so the reason my family got here from Cuba was my grandpa hid these like CIA operatives in his attic, like that were being searched for by the Cuban government, like helped smuggle them out of the country.
Whoa.
And then they were like, "We're going to get you the fuck out of Cuba." So that's who like signed for us to get out. Like my family flew here from Cuba.
Wow.
Oh, because they were co-signed and whatever by them. And
sick.
Like, they got out.
My grandfather and his brother and shit, they had to come like they flew to like Panama and then to Mexico or
Mexico,
something like that.
My family flew right into Florida and like on a plane.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly. Like most people have a story like that where they came on a boat or that something fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, my family.
I think even if Cuban people did show up on a boat, they just lie and say that they came on a plane. I think there's like a stigma that goes like they just don't want they don't want people to have that on them to make fun of them for it.
It's a hell of a story though. I mean, I would
for sure.
I would never stop talking about it. Like, yeah, it was sharks everywhere, brother.
Yeah, 90 miles, just straight shot. I had to swim.
I peed blood into a shark's mouth. Actually, I
fucked a shark's mother right in front of him.
I tossed Juanse right into that ocean. I said, "You're the skinniest one, man. We don't want them to have any of our fat. They're gonna never stop eating us."
Do you hear that, Joe?
Is that rough one? Oh,
that means it's time to pull something else out of the bucket.
Oh, nice.
And it's also time for me to drink yet another cycling frog.
I guess you hold. Oh no. Well, okay, you're gonna pick. That's fine.
Oh, you're gonna pick?
I was gonna pick.
Yeah, I picked the first one, so you pick this one.
Yeah, I think it's only fair because
wait.
You have the handwriting.
I hold the dildo.
Okay.
You pick it.
Okay, this one's the one that decided in the future.
Oh, we should stir it with
bubbles, boils, and bubbles. Something.
I didn't know you read Shakespeare.
About troubles. I don't think that's. Oh boy, you're not gonna like this.
Oh no, what is it? No.
Well, good news. While you get ready, I have a story to tell.
Fuck. God damn it.
The paper says shock Chris.
You have to keep it on the lowest setting.
I will. No, I'm not moving that up.
I'm a puss. And I'm not putting it on my Adam's apple like you fucking did. Oh, man, I was really dreading this. I was like, you know what? There's enough pieces of paper in there. I probably won't draw this. But, of course.
Looks like it might be dead anyway. So you might... It's not lighting up, so you might be totally fine.
Oh, man, am I about to dodge this bullet?
It seems so. Yeah.
Fuck.
It's not doing anything.
I mean, yes. I mean, no. I have such mixed emotions. It's episode 50. I feel like I should just take one for the lurkers, you know, but...
No, it's okay. I mean, the thought that counts. But anyway, we can still play the game.
Do you have questions prepared? I gotta win something or be punished in some way if I...
How about this? You get 5 wrong, we have to chug a THC seltzer.
Well, chug is also in that bucket somewhere.
So maybe we have to do 2, and then it hurts for everybody. I have a feeling you're gonna do okay on this because
where I'm
getting my questions from is the intoxicated driver resource center education workbook from when I got my DUI.
I know a little something about that.
I went to the Division of Mental Health and Addiction Services Intoxicated Driving Program, and I got this little manual here.
And there's questions in it, like it's like so you
there's
test?
quizzes. Yeah, there's.
Is it a test like how to not drive drunk?
Yeah, unit one's on veering off course. Somewhere there's. I have to pull out.
I hope it gives you situations like, you're sitting at a bar and you're with your best.
Oh no! I think it has like it thought it was the SAT here trying to figure this shit out. It was like if you have 3 drinks and it's been an hour and a half, and you have to go less than 1 mile, should you drive home?
3 drinks. Well, I mean, what are the drinks? Are we talking Coors Lights? Are we talking?
What is a safe BAC for driving? 0 BAC is the only safe BAC for driving. No amount is the best. Oh boy, I don't know. Okay.
Well, that was one of the trivia questions you could have asked me. How much?
I guess, but oh shit! Here they had me calculate how much the DUI cost. So I can't ask you that.
Why not? You can't ask me just like rough estimate. How much is your first offense DUI cost?
You can, I guess.
Do you have an exact figure there?
So I do. Basically.
And what year was this?
Last year.
Okay, 2024. Okay.
2023, 2024.
Yeah, I have to account for inflation.
Yeah, 2023, 2024. My court fees.
I have to guess how much your court fees were.
Yes, that's not including lawyers and stuff. Just
what you have to pay. I'm going to say $2,000.
Incorrect.
High or low?
You're high.
Fuck. $1,200.
Still high.
$800.
Still a little high, but that's okay.
Right. Well, I got that one wrong.
It was 700. Well, these I don't expect you to get right because I mean these are all ridiculous anyway.
Do you have funny ones in there? Like
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking for the questions that are funny. Identify social consequences that relate to your DUI. So you're supposed to. Here's examples of social consequences: trust of others, self-esteem, personal dignity, freedom, relationship, job, telling children, identity.
Do you say telling children?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does suck. You got to tell your kid. That
telling family member how I'm seen in the community, disappointing others. So you have to pick 2 that have most bothered you. Obviously, I didn't have any kids that could understand a DUI.
Yeah. You told them anyway, though, right? You sat them down on your lap.
I have. I every now and then I give it to them anyway.
Oh shit! The world is so much more colorful than those glasses allow.
I know. That's what. The night I wore those at the bar, I was like, I can't see anything in here, dude. I have no idea. No. Let me get to the actual questions in this.
Yeah, gimme.
Because there is so many goddamn funny things in this book. If you really go through it.
I love that their little cartoon drawing of alcohol is just like a flask.
Oh my god,
with
dude,
2
it's
X's
amazing. They're the stimulants, cocaine, and ecstasy. It just tells you like how cool they are. Amphetamines, PCP, and inhalants. It's just like these are cool in this way, and then it's totally not chill if you do it too much.
Is cocaine really a hindrance when you're driving? I would think it would just you'd be
mixing alcohol and caffeine.
Probably makes you drive fast, I would guess.
Now, here we go.
It's just a guess.
We got. Oh shit! This is a scale. All right, that's not gonna work because I don't know how to read.
Social norming. You want me to fucking read it?
I should have just flipped through this book first because. What?
You're not finding a lot of humor in it all of a sudden.
It's funny.
You're having flashbacks to all the fucking money you had to pay and shit.
It's funny stuff, but it's like, what am I? Like this chart is asking what product are they trying to sell? Because you watched a video. And it was like it's Heineken. Well, who's the audience? It's like it's men. They're trying to get men to buy Heineken.
Yeah.
And they just made us watch a Heineken ad. And it was like,
I just feel thirsty.
Watch Heineken, it's cool.
I kind of want a beer right now.
Oh, here we go. These are the ones. Think of a person, real or fictional, who you admired. This is where your values come from. I picked my dad and my brother.
Okay.
Guess how many DUIs between my dad and my brother?
4.
Exactly right.
I wonder if it's 3 and 1, or if it's 2 and 2, or just 4 and 0.
I'll leave it alone.
Just let me wonder. All right. It would be really funny if it was 4 and 0.
What do you think they valued? Fun, sports, life, and family was my answer. What else do you think my brother and my dad valued?
Thrills.
That's fun. That I'll take that.
What was it?
I'm telling you what my answer was. I'm having you essentially elaborate on.
Oh yeah. I would say thrills. I'd say
if I think it's entertaining enough, I'm taking it.
Yeah, adventure, adrenaline.
What did they hold as important? I said family and friends. I think maybe their DUI record.
I'd say rock and roll.
Oh man!
Of course, the Two Cubes podcast does not condone drinking while intoxicated.
Damn, these guys they asked deep questions and I answered the hell out of them.
It's a comedy podcast.
I thought they were going to really grade me on this apparently because they asked me what qualities or personal strengths do you want to develop.
Okay, you got deep.
Yeah, organization, discipline, being entertaining, editing, computers, money management, business mentality, teaching, and comedy.
Teaching? That one caught me off guard.
Yeah.
What would you like to teach?
I would like to be better at training people at things. I'm really bad at it.
Like for work, for like business reasons.
For any reason. Even teaching Joey stuff, I just get frustrated and go, fuck it, I'll do it. Like I don't give it much of a chance for them to learn, and I do want to get better at that.
Well, if it's any consolation, that sounds really fatherly to me. I remember being a kid and like my mom would be like, help your dad put up the Christmas lights or something like that. And then like I'd be like, all right, Dad, like, and he'd be like, this shows how old I was. This was like the fucking 1990, what I mean? So like my dad would be like testing the lights because half the strand would be out, so he'd be like putting in like a bulb, like replacing every bulb like one at a time. And I'd be like, Dad, can I help? And like he'd be like, yeah, I guess go over there and jiggle that light. And I just
unplug it and plug it back in a bunch of times.
Yeah, I just like jiggle the light a little bit, and he'd be like, no, that isn't it. All right, sit down over there. I got this. Don't worry. I'll just fucking do it. But you're not gonna do it right.
I just want to be better at that stuff. So this is a fun little exercise that I thought.
Yeah.
You're supposed to break down what your core values are. And they give you like 50 things. But I'm gonna share with you what I think are the funniest for you to come up with as your 4.
Okay.
Not really a question, but I think citizenship is one of the funniest core values to come up with.
Is citizenship a value?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I guess because like you can lose your citizenship.
I guess I don't. Yeah. I have no idea. I have no idea why exercise would be a core value of yours. Sexuality probably shouldn't be a core value, but it's at least
these aren't even values. These are just like these are just things. These are just nouns.
Well, there's a ton that are like that's the thing is they tell you to pick 4 finally, and like there's
like loyalty is a value.
Oh, there's a ton on here that are
dedication,
trustworthiness, wisdom,
bravery, or something like
wealth, stability, spirituality, simplicity, self-care, happiness, fairness.
Yeah.
They're all in here.
They're all in there.
And then
they threw in some bonus ones, They
were like popularity. Throw popularity in there and we're going to fail you on this test.
Who the fuck cares about being popular unless you're in like high school?
Who cares about their autonomy? I don't even know actually what that means.
You can make decisions for yourself and move around freely as you please.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like bodily autonomy.
I feel like that means like individuality.
I think they go hand in hand. You know what I mean? I think if
I should have made mine citizenship, challenge, boldness, and optimism as my 4 core. Now, I did happiness, family, creative, which they didn't make it creativity.
It probably should have been creativity.
And authenticity is what I picked.
I like those. Those are good choices, Joe.
Emotional awareness is also a funny one. Like, I'm aware that I'm being fucking too emotional. But that's one of my core values, is that I know that I'm being too emotional is one of my favorite things.
I've been told that by people that I have emotional awareness.
Really? Oh, yeah. Here's where I started doodling.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's a compliment or not.
I could see it in you. You know, you tell people when you're like upset about something. You open up about that.
All right. Cool.
I mean,
that's not what my guidance counselor said to me when I was in middle school.
My guidance counselor told me when I was in middle school that I was the worst student she's ever had. Of course, her name was Miss Blackman, and we always made fun of her because she got pregnant in a one-night stand with a black man. So we attacked her. She was.
Is that true?
Yeah.
What a coincidence! That's pretty.
100%. It was pretty wild, but she did not.
You don't know if it was a one-night stand. There could have been a second or third interaction. Encounter. You don't know.
Oh, we asked.
Then she told. Really.
She was emotionally aware.
And forthcoming.
I don't know if she did any coming.
Listen, dude.
But no, totally. Miss Blackman was she was the one who told me to go to Essex County College because no other college would even look at me.
Wow. Hey, Essex County colleges, they're great establishments. All right?
They kicked me out.
I know a lot of people that are more successful than me.
They kicked me out.
They went to a
probably
county
10 hours into class. I was not.
Yeah.
I did not do well in college. The second they were like, "You have your high school degree," I was like, "I am fucking solid, dude. I do not need to do this anymore."
Yeah.
Well, I knew I was getting fucking Fs in high school. I was like, why would I go to more school? And she was like, because you have to. I was like, you don't have to at all.
No, you don't.
I was like, it's incredibly obtuse of you.
Yeah. Dude, like,
tiny woman.
Half the people I know that went to like a trade school or something.
Well, trade schools
make 5 times what I make. You know what I mean? Like, and have been since they were 22 years old. You know what I mean? Like, me, I didn't start making like a decent livable wage until I was like, I don't know, 35. You know, like it took me forever. Like,
yeah, I got you. No, again, trade schools are awesome. You know.
All right, we're pulling another one.
Yeah, I guess so.
I bet you this conversation is just depressing a lot. Anybody who's listening to this.
No.
I was going to say a lot of listeners, but by a lot, I mean like 6.
There's other guys who have had DUIs.
All right, here we go. We're going into the bucket
IDRC
of bonus.
Class?
What?
Going to IDRC class is a pastime that that most Americans get to do.
I think I got to pull another one because what I just pulled was the DUI class story.
Oh, nice. All right.
I can't believe the goddamn shot collar was fucking dead.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe it. We've just left it on the table for 8 months.
Yeah. All right. Oh, this kind of goes hand in hand. Tell Aaron's first driving story.
Oh, nice.
I think we're going to air out all of Aaron's embarrassing stories as punishment for her not listening to the show.
I don't think we can do that, but we can definitely tell. I have permission to tell this one. I wish we could just call the ending. Nice shot. Beautiful.
Was that on camera?
No.
Fuck, no, it wasn't. Shit.
But I do wish we could just call the other person involved here, but it's fine. So Erin got her permit, or actually, I don't think she even had her permit yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because before you have your permit, your parents just take you out to drive.
Yeah.
You know, just so you can learn or whatever.
Yeah. When you're 16, you can.
She was driving our Durango. We had a Dodge Durango.
Nice. What year was it? Did it have loosey goosey handling like the F-150?
Probably. Yeah. It had about as many miles and shit, so it was close. It was close to its end, that Durango. It was beat up. But anyway, she was driving with her first time. I think it was my mom in the car with her. And she's telling her, like, okay, put it in reverse. Just back out of the driveway, and then, we'll get driving.
Mm-hmm.
So she puts it in reverse.
I know the story, so
hits the gas too hard and just drives straight across the street and plows into my...
Oh, it was across the street.
Yeah.
I was imagining that she was parked right...
No.
Like at the entrance of the driveway? Like, the other car was
about
parked right...
20 yards. It was... all the way across the street from a 4-car driveway.
There's only one other pedal. You know what I mean? Like, just when you notice something's going wrong, you just hit the other pedal.
Well, so I was downstairs hanging with my friends who were just, we were doing whatever in the basement.
Yeah.
She runs in the house, and she goes, oh, my fucking God, I hit a car. And we were like, what do you mean you hit a car? She goes, some tan car across the street, don't know whose it is. My friend Zach jumps the fuck up and goes, no, you didn't. And she goes, oh, I did.
How old is he? Like 21 or something?
No, we were 17.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought she was like way younger than you for some reason.
No, she's 2 years younger than me. So I was 17, right. She was 15. And Zach's a little younger than me. So I was probably 18. Zach was 17.
How bad was the car?
We run outside.
Yeah.
She is like up on the hood of the car. It is his
like
car,
back tires. Like
his car is totaled. You could see his car is.
How's the car she was driving?
The Durango was all right. I mean,
were the tires literally on the body of the car?
I don't think so. It was just like clearly the bumper was lifted up over to the hood. He had like an old Altima, so it was like a low car.
Yeah.
And we go out, and it's just smoke. It's fucking ruined.
It was smoking.
Yeah, it was a goddamn mess. And he's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And Aaron's just like, "I don't know, man. I tapped the gas. I didn't, especially that was a V8 Durango."
Yeah.
So
they tried to teach your sister how to drive with a V8 engine SUV truck.
Yeah, that was. I think it was the year before they made them Hemis, but it was.
Thank God for that.
It was. She fucking hammered his car.
Awesome.
And she's like, "I'm never driving." We were like, "No, you'll drive. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine."
I remember there were times where I swore off driving. I was just like, "That's it. Like owning a car is too expensive. You get into one little fucking fender bender, all of a sudden you got your $1,200, $800 in debt."
No,
and I had no money.
I spent a lot of time with my license suspended, so I was always like really happy when I could drive. I was always like, I can drive again? Hell yeah, baby. This is a huge deal because I'm not a big bus guy. I don't really ride bikes.
Yeah.
I don't know how to figure out the train situation. So I was walking everywhere. I spent a lot of time walking everywhere. And I would just have to leave for stuff like 3 hours early and go walk like 5 miles to go to work.
Yeah.
Or get a ride.
Such good shape. Such good shape. Your cardio was on point.
I guess. But yeah, it was a nightmare sometimes where I was like, dude, I have to go. Because I used to walk to Essex County College for class.
Yeah.
So sometimes
How far is that?
It was West Caldwell from Cedar Grove. It's probably.
Was it in the snow? Did you have to walk 100 miles in the snow?
Probably 4.5 mile walk.
That's pretty decent.
I'd say. But then I used to walk from there to work at the Claridge in Montclair. So I'd walk to Montclair after that.
Oh, the movie theater.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The theater.
Shout out Claridge. Claridge, a classy establishment.
Yeah. They only played at that point. They didn't play any of the like A-list movies.
Yeah, they play all art house flicks.
All art house movies.
Yeah.
And I didn't know them.
No.
So people would come in and ask about them. It was a nightmare. But
and if you slip the guy at the door an extra 20, they let you into the broom closet to watch a couple pornos.
Yeah. I wish that with this I could have filmed some there.
The mop closet was a jerk box.
I could have filmed some there. No, it was I liked working in the movie theaters. I worked at 3 different movie theaters.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like
I worked at the Bellevue, Cinema 23, and Claridge. I liked it a lot.
When you went, like, for your second and third movie theater job, when you went for the interview,
were
you like, I have experience in the film industry?
No, they just transferred me.
Oh, it was the same, like, chain.
It was the same chain.
Owners.
So, yeah, they were closing 23, and they moved me to the Bellevue.
Nice.
And then while I was at Bellevue, they were like, "Hey, we need somebody at Claridge. Would you mind working there?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't care." And then I got to Claridge. The Claridge was really funny because it was a mix of, again, like people who are really into art house films and stuff. So like guys who were like in film school,
a lot of turtlenecks,
trying to be filmmakers,
berets.
and then they'd have like people that were like legitimately unable to have all their jobs. So we had one woman who had like bad schizophrenia and like would beat the shit out of herself during during her shift, and it was like, this is pretty nuts. I had guys falling asleep on the job just standing. I was like, this is insane. And then, but then you'd have the other.
Were
guys.
they doing trank?
No,
falling asleep
they were
while
just
standing.
They were just mentally not 100% there.
Yeah. They were on some kind of sedative or something.
Who fucking knows? The one girl used to yell at the alarm system. She'd just be over there.
Listen.
I fucking heard what you said. Go fuck yourself. And that's that. And then she'd like punch herself. And sometimes she'd start getting a little handsy with herself.
Jesus Christ, dude.
It was nuts. She was the usher, so she'd rip your ticket when you came in.
Oh, gross. She'd hand you back your ticket stub with vaggy hands.
So sometimes we'd have to be like, hey, Stacy,
pour some sugar on me.
It was insane, but
gross, man.
But I met a lot of really cool people there who did like, again, they were in film school and stuff, and they were just like, yeah, I just love this kind of movie. I was like,
yeah,
fuck yeah, dude. So it was a really fun mix there. But I used to walk there when I had my license suspended that time. What sucks is when you're 17 and get like a ticket, they suspend your license. And then if you have to go like a year without a ticket.
Yeah.
To not get suspended each time you get a ticket.
Okay.
So I was in Cedar Grove. I was a loudmouth asshole, and I drove around everywhere like a dickhead. I'd be driving in the snow in my Mustang convertible with the roof down at like 85 down to 25, and they'd pull me over and be like, "You got to be
Bloomfield
fucking...
Avenue."
Well, it'd be. I had that limit where you could only have one person in the car to have four.
Yeah.
I would just get pulled over and be like, All right.
Yeah, when you're in a cobalt blue fucking T-Bird or Firebird or whatever the fuck you were driving,
I'd get
Camaro.
Right? It was a Mustang back then, but yeah, it was. I had a white Mustang. It was actually a 1990 Mustang convertible, exactly like the Ice Baby. He had an 89 white Mustang convertible.
What a reference, man.
Man.
What a reference. God damn you, Jack. Where are you, dude? You could have had the 1990. I think I know the exact one you're talking about.
It's an 89 5.0 he drives. Yeah. I was driving a Fox Body 90 with a convertible. It's the same car.
That's incredible. It's incredible.
So I was driving the Ice Baby car. And I'd be driving with too many people with the roof down in the snow, driving too fast. I can only play "Drift Away" by Debbie Gray on the radio because it was stuck in the.
My sister had the same. Well, it wasn't that song, but she had fucking. That would be a hell of a coincidence. She had the band Snow Patrol was stuck in her car, so she could. And like Snow Patrol's like this really slow.
Oh yeah.
Like emotional, like it was.
I had a CD with
not
one
something
song
you want to be listening to all the time.
I had a CD with one song on it. It was "Drift Away" by Debbie Gray.
So awesome.
Loved it.
So great.
Fucking everyone went, man. It was.
Can you sing a couple bars for us, please?
No, not right now.
Oh, I can't remember how it goes, but I remember we listened to it in Ireland like 5 times.
I mean, I know most of the words. It's just I can't get in that headspace right now. That's a bad idea. It's a negative headspace. We can't have that.
I'm 10 milligrams in on the Two Cubes podcast, episode 50 right now. I'm feeling pretty good.
But I don't miss having to walk everywhere. Even when I got the DUI, I had the breathalyzer in my car, which sucked.
Oh, man. That's a funny story. I may have told that on this story. When I came over and fucking Bobby was changing your brakes.
Oh yeah,
You remember this? And you guys were
I don't think you've told that on here. Yeah.
Yeah. So
where I had to have you come blow in our car so we could start it to see if the brakes worked.
Yeah. And then I'm sitting there and I'm just getting bored because Bobby just keeps going like, pump the brakes.
No, dude.
Turn the car on. Turn the car off. Pump the brakes. Hold them down. Sustain hold. And I'm just like, I was so bored. It was like for 20 minutes, I just like lit up. I started smoking weed in the fucking car while he's like, and then it got to the point where his directions were too complicated for me. I was just too high, and it was only like 3 things. It was like hold brake, let go of brake, turn car on, turn car. Like that was it.
Turn the wheel.
Yeah, turn the wheel. Yeah, not turn car on. Turn the wheel.
Yeah, we were bleeding the brakes.
And I got to the point where I couldn't fucking follow his directions. I was so stoned. And then he was like, "Wait a second. If you get really high, is the breathalyzer thing gonna work or whatever?" We were like, "I don't know."
Man.
It worked. It was fun.
It worked fine, but yeah, at some point Chris was like, "Give me a beer." I was like, "That's the exact thing I can't give you." It's, the entire reason I made you drive here is because we can't start.
I was
high
and I thought it was a good idea that you give me a beer when I had to breathe into the breathalyzer every 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah, because it beeps every couple minutes, so you got to leave it running.
It was so funny, man.
And I was like, dude, I can't blow into it. I'm drunk.
All right, it's time to pull from the bucket again.
The bucket.
Pull from, stir it up with the space boner.
Should we see what falls out first? There it is.
Whatever. One just fired at me.
It's what everyone wants.
Unrolling.
Please don't be Chug.
It's the Tom Petrick funeral.
Oh!
So
okay.
Tell me what you discovered about Tom Petrick.
Well, as it turns out, after interviewing 1 or 3 black women.
Wow, you got only 3 in of the 200,043 or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, we after doing that, as it turns out, Thomas Petrick has passed on from Instagram and no longer does the account even exist. So it's just chasing smoke at this point.
Oh man. And Tommy, baby, if you're out there.
I know that usually when you chase smoke, there's a fire at the end of it, but this fire has.
Hey, listen, let's not give up hope, okay? Listen, first of all, I'm sure social media profiles go somewhere when they die, right? They're on a server somewhere. Like there's some record that they existed. I'm sure of it. Somewhere
in someone's brainwaves.
Second of all,
so if we ever get the Neuralink, maybe we'll find out who Tom Petrick is.
If it's coming, baby. And second of all, who's to say Tommy just won't come back? You know what I mean? He might come back with a profile. He maybe just went silent for a while. He had too much heat. You know what I mean? Too many people were trying to figure out who he was. And so he's just going dark.
He heard about my interviews.
Yeah.
I've been pretty quiet about him, but he did disappear once I started doing interviews. I just started texting black women from Philadelphia.
He got wise, man. He got wise. He's seen True Detective. He knew that we were going to get to the bottom of it.
I mean, I was going to get to the bottom. That's that. I was obsessed. I was a man obsessed.
It was pretty funny how quickly you all of a sudden messaged us back with like way more information than we had to begin with. You were like,
yeah, if I give a shit about something, I could be a Hispanic female on the internet, man. I could find something.
Yeah, as long as you got a round booty, dude, you're gonna be.
I can be tough on the internet.
I could be a Hispanic female on the internet.
Detective status, man. You know, you piss off the wrong Hispanic female, they will find out everything about you. And they will not.
I'll keep that in mind as I am currently dating one.
They will not pay the $11.99 on that backgroundcheck.com.
You know, when I first met your sister, I was like, I don't know if does she count as Hispanic? You know, but then she made me rice and beans like 3 times for dinner, and I was like, yeah, she's Cuban.
Her main meal is picadillo. So
yeah. Yeah, she made me picadillo and rice and beans like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, it's her like go-to. So yeah, I mean, could be
pretty good.
Could be a scare tactic, but it could be.
She learned that the second you make a man picadillo, he's afraid of you.
German scare tactics are way too extreme. So and Irish scare tactics don't work.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
She tried
dating
that.
a scary German girl.
No, she did try. She did try the Irish scare tactic first with "I can drink more than you." And it didn't work.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
nice.
Pretty sweet. And then she went the Hispanic scare tactic.
Just make you big deal.
Because German scare tactics. Stay away.
Oh man.
Keep out, dude. That's no fun.
What did we? What was?
I don't even remember what the draw is.
Tom Petrick funeral. Yeah, we just had to acknowledge Tom Petrick.
A quick eulogy to a man that may have existed or may not.
But he gave us a little thrill. You know what I mean? Amidst this drab, slow January,
he lit a fire inside me that hasn't been lit for a while. Where I use the internet. And now I look like this. Tom Petrick turned me into the man I am today,
dude. I think you're becoming Tom Petrick.
Yeah, I'm Tom Petrick-fied.
It turns out the Two Cubes podcast is really a psychological thriller.
Oh fuck, we can make a documentary called Petrick-fied.
Yes, it'll be the shortest documentary
where we
ever.
scared a man off the internet by looking up who he is.
There'll be a whole part. We'll take it real seriously, but there'll be a whole part. It's like there was a point where the two podcasters decided that they were going to interview 200,043 women.
They
never got around to it.
I saw a great thing today where one of my favorite people, Joe Santagato, interviewed 11,000 people.
Santagato.
Yeah.
With a T or a D?
I think both of those are in there.
At the end, the Gato.
Doe.
Okay, I was like, is the last part of his name Cat? Is it Gato? Or is it?
No.
Anyway, continue. Yeah, I'm sorry, I derailed.
He interviewed 11,000 people on if they crumple or fold toilet paper when they wipe their ass.
Oh, man. I'm a folder.
I'm a crumpler. But he found that 66% of people are folders.
66? Wow, I'm in there. I didn't think I'd be in the popular vote.
But Joe Santagato is the best. I love him. You've probably seen his stuff before, but don't realize it. He's got a brother who's also very funny. He's from around this area. He's got about 3 podcasts that are great.
So wait, you're saying that I would recognize him from the internet, or I would recognize him just
from the internet? No, from the internet. No, I've never met him. He's just an awesome guy, but he is from this area. I know that.
All right, so
based on some clues.
Pretty cool, then. He's probably pretty cool.
He's a cool dude. He's very hilarious, and he does a thing where they do Mad Libs, and then they have to put water in their mouths, and if you spit the water, you lose.
Oh, okay. I have seen this. Yeah.
He's great. And he does that with his brother. But this was a video I actually saw today of him where he interviewed 11,000 people.
And asked them about wiping their ass. So he beat you to shit talk, is what you're saying. He was way more ambitious with shit talk, dude.
He's just got more resources.
Okay.
I was the ambitious one.
What was the other name you had to come up with because you couldn't use shit talk? There was other things.
Crossing Streams.
Crossing Streams is such a better name. It's such a better name. And you,
I mean, then it's got to have a Ghostbusters
most of the
twist.
time, you're interviewing people that are pissing, not shitting.
Oh, it's most of the time pissing, yeah. But it's then I'd have to pee in a trough, which would be hilarious. But also,
why does it have to be a trough? Why can't you just be
in the cross streams? I can't pee in the same urinal as a guy.
Of course you can.
At the Grasshopper, not at the Grasshopper. You can't do it.
Why not? Is there
I'm too wide. I'm the width of the urinal.
You stand further back. He stands further back. You stand further back.
Then you're hit by the door.
Oh, all right.
The Grasshopper, it's tiny.
I don't remember the goddamn bathroom situation in the Grasshopper,
it's
man.
The smallest situation.
I've been in like 3 Grasshoppers.
No, the green room would actually be better for crossing streams because then you can stand in front of the toilet.
It's pretty narrow. It's pretty narrow in there.
It's less narrow than the Grasshopper.
Damn. All right.
It's, but yeah, no, crossing streams. But then I'd have to ask ghost-related questions or something like that.
Why would it have to be? Oh, because Ghostbusters. Well, no, it doesn't have to be. Get out of here. Pull another fucking name out of that.
Dude.
Pull another segment out.
Imagine we could do it with people coming.
So, but how would you be in people's personal space in their domicile while they're making love? How would you get that?
That
or
woman
you just have to find bums jerking off in the park, dude. That'd be dangerous.
It'd be dangerous, but hilarious. What are you jerking off about?
You're just in the bushes,
just jerking off with a guy. Just
tell me what you're jerking about.
Is this your favorite bench?
I'll try it out for myself, see if it works.
Is this your favorite bench or what's up? Yeah, I can see that working.
Is this your favorite bench? From the look of this bench, I'd say it's probably your favorite bench.
Crossing comes, we're downwind from where you shit, so that's nice.
Crossing cum streams. Oh man, I'm probably gonna lose my job for having this podcast. So glad I made it to episode 50 before
I'm
they
about
got
to Cumosaurus Rex.
Oh man.
No, your job's not in danger at all.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I look at all.
Got me so confident.
I look at all 9 people who listen to us, and none of them work with you.
Oh, you can actually see which profiles are watching.
Yeah, we have YouTube Studio. I can see.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. Okay, here we go.
Is it blank?
Oh no, it just says chug.
Let's go.
I gotta chug something, so I can't. I'm not drinking booze, so it looks like it's gonna be a cycling
5 milli.
You're gonna chug a 5 milli with me?
Yeah.
All right. See, normally chugging a 5 milligram, I don't think would be that bad, but the fact that I've already had 2, and then I popped a 5 milligram edible before I left the house when I was walking the dog.
Yeah, you've already had trice then. But
yeah, so I'm about to have, I guess, 20. I'll have 20 milligrams.
It's okay. I've had half a handle of vodka today, so it'll be all right.
This box is both excellently made, but like more so than it should be. Like it's so solid.
Leave a little space. It's unbelievable.
And it's like airtight. Like they're in there so tight that it's like hard to get them out. You have to like dump them. It's a pain in the ass.
You have to watch a YouTube tutorial on how to
really seriously.
How to open the box.
Very quality box though.
This contains 35% real fruit juice, so don't worry, we're okay. It does. It says it.
Only 50 calories.
That
really watch the waistline.
That does seem like nonsense.
Oh, we didn't do it into the mic. Fuck, man. I've just been splashing.
I didn't open her up.
Nice. They really exploding. They really burst when you open them.
It's okay. I have a tear coming down my face now. a CBD tear.
Cheers to the Two Cubes podcast. And to the lurkers.
50 episodes, 50 calories.
It's true.
Fucking
look at that.
We're about to have a calorie per episode, apparently.
And that's how we do it on the Two Cubes podcast.
Beauty.
Are you ready? This is full spectrum THC. Lurkers, if you guys can tell us, we know that you're a bunch of stoner scumbags out there.
Did you used to do suck it in school? Was that a thing for you guys?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was in high school and NW.
DX, Degeneration.
It was DX. It was Degeneration X. Sorry.
NWO was too sweet.
Yeah. And they were WCW, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, yeah, of course, all over the place. There's like 20 pictures in my yearbook of kids doing the fucking DX. Like it's so funny. Like the huge picture that they take of everybody in the bleachers. Like the whole thing. There's like 4 kids doing it, and then there's literally like a picture of people that were at like a basketball game or something, and they were all cheering for somebody on the team, and like they're just like, yeah, it's so funny. It's such like a sign of the time. It's like it's a watermark.
It was an absolute movement back then. It was the best. Man,
it really was a cultural phenomenon. It was it was a cornerstone of teenage living.
Being part of the suck it culture was unbelievable.
Oh, so funny, hilarious. It was weird because it was like all the guys that were in Degeneration X were like. They looked like metalheads that wore like green and black. You know what I mean? Like they all had like long hair and like.
Honestly, I look like a fat version of all of them combined right now.
I swear to God, I was gonna say combined, but you beat me.
Yeah, I look like if you took Shawn Michaels, Triple H, X-Pac, fucking sprinkle a little bit of Road Dogg in there.
Awesome. Yeah, but like it was weird, man. It was like
Mike Tyson was there at one point.
He wasn't he?
He was part of DX, baby.
I would say there was a stretch there where I probably saw somebody do the suck it symbol, like, I don't know,
once a period,
27 times a day for 3 years straight.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, and it was like if somebody tried to tell you what to do. Like, that was part of the song. It's like, you're going to tell me what to do?
Yeah.
You're going to tell me what to wear? Suck it!
Yeah. It was so funny. It was like almost every teenage boy I knew at the time. Sounds like I'm a fucking pedo or something. But I too was a teenage boy.
See,
all were obsessed with DX. And it was funny. They were all like super like hip hop dudes. Like they all liked rap music and shit. But like the guys that they were obsessed with were like these long hair, like metal, like hair metal looking dudes, like goth. I don't know. It was weird. It's like, aren't you into like Dr. Dre and like Eminem? And
I'll tell you what, the CBD has hit me, and
oh yeah, I've been flying.
Well, yeah, but I'm ready.
You're ready for?
Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.
Holy shit. I do know that goddamn song. Give me the beat,
boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll.
Holy shit, just over and over and over again for what, a year? 2 years?
Something like that, yeah, until my cousin crashed it. Yeah.
Oh, man.
He had a bus.
Fuck.
Mustang lost.
I had my first car ever was my mother's 1996, I think, Plymouth Voyager minivan. It was white.
I wanted a minivan my whole life. Now I finally have one. I can't do with it what I want. I wanted to cut the roof off and weld the doors shut.
That sounds great. That'd be so awesome. And then you just fill it with like
then you walk in, it's captain seating, so you can sit. It's like walking onto an airplane.
Yeah, and you fill it with like balls from like a ball pit.
No, I'd hire a
and every time you hop in, it's like.
I like that idea, but they'd blow out like crazy.
I know, it'd be fun.
I like the idea of hiring a stewardess to come to the people in the back seat and keep serving them stuff, and it's just windy as fuck, and it's horrible out there.
Yeah. They're all flying off the trays.
Yeah, just whatever the hell you ordered is gone already. They watch me serve it as the driver. I want a champagne. All right, fuck, I can open it.
I love that goddamn car. It was a white minivan with tinted windows.
Nice.
It was the ultimate like child abduction vehicle. It was like the scare, and everybody made that joke. It was like, yeah, I know. Everybody makes that joke. I mean,
it's part of having a van.
I got to be like so bitter. And
being a van man, that's what you're gonna get.
Oh, it was so funny. And I drove that thing for, I don't know, 3 years, 4 years. And one time my friend Anton, like, shout out Anton out there in Colorado in the middle of nowhere. There's no way Anton will ever hear this.
It's okay. I'm gonna tag him in this.
Anton,
Anton
he pimped my van out. He put like purple shag carpeting in the back, removed the middle seat so it was like a limousine, and then he put like lights around the like inside top so it looked like fucking cash cab or something in there.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty.
He worked hard on that.
Yeah, he did. It was great, and then we took it on a road trip down to
my Durango
City,
for a little while.
Philadelphia.
I had a great idea in my Durango. I had to put a feather bed in the back seat. I put all the seats down. And I had a girlfriend. I have no idea how my parents allowed this. But yeah, I did that. I don't know.
Cool. It's good. It's nice.
I was like, yeah, we're going to the drive-in theater. They were like, all right, I guess. I left her there for like a month. They were like, yeah, it's
like that story you told.
It's pretty nuts back there. You have a bunch of like pillows now.
Yeah. I don't know why it reminds me of that story that you told like a couple episodes back where you just found your car. You thought your car got stolen.
Oh, yes.
And then you just stumbled upon it one evening.
I mean, I got caught. I got caught losing my virginity in a car with the police showed up.
Oh,
showed up with a flashlight.
That happened to me too, but I wasn't losing my virginity.
We were both losing our virginity, and a cop showed up with the lights a little flashlight in our face.
Yeah. And what one-liner did they use on you? Like, nice night, huh? Or did they,
I think he hit me with.
Let me guess, stargazing?
No. He hit us with what's going on here.
Oh.
And then when he figured it out, he goes, "Are you guys decent?" And I was like, "I hope okay at best." And then he was like, "No, do you have clothes on?" I was like, "No."
That's the funniest response. Are you decent? I would like to think I'm a little better than decent, but you know.
But I do wish I had the wherewithal to go, "Yeah, you looking as child porn, bitch."
You pedo.
Yeah, you fucking weirdo. The hell's, what are you doing, dude?
I'm in
an industrial parking lot, dude. Fuck out of here. I wish I did that. That's not what I did at all. I was terrified.
Yeah,
but I did hit him with I hope okay at best. And then I tossed some shorts on, jumped out of my car because it was a convertible with the roof down. It was a risky move.
Pretty cool though.
Yeah,
gotta say. Where were you? Were you in a park? Where were you?
I was in Industrial Park. It was
Industrial Park. So there was like office buildings around.
Yeah, we were just behind them. You could just see the stars. You could just see outside.
It was a really that was a poor choice.
Well, it's empty all the time.
Yeah, but a place like that always has like a security car that drives around.
Not this place. Never, dude. It never does. And we were there for a while.
Yeah. Oh, so are you bragging about your endurance right now? Is that
no. It was I had to. I would use the word trick, but that sounds bad. I had to.
You were turning a trick back there.
Coerce. I had to come up with a reason to make sex for the first time for both of us.
What do you mean come up with a reason?
Well, you know.
You had to be romantic. You had to do some foreplay.
Yeah,
you had to do
some talking into it.
Yeah. Some conversations.
Some going, hey, listen, I am special, all right? Special needs. And my needs right now happen to have a special feeling.
I need love right now.
I am special. You know I'm special. I'm special forever with you. Right now you're laying on top.
You want to be special with me forever?
Right now you're laying on top of my Superman sweatshirt. I'm gonna be.
we got the balloons. The balloons are back.
Yeah. Right now, because I'm special.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, we got look. You said special.
Oh my God, baby.
You are special. Yeah, that's the secret. All you have to say is special.
Special.
Yeah.
You
special.
are special.
Motherfucker,
right. Anyway.
It stopped. God damn it. The mystery of the balloons. I'm so glad we got a triple balloon on the 50th episode.
Pretty
what
good.
Was that all
Pretty
about?
good, baby.
Weird. It's a little game. It's a little game we play. We'll figure it out. It's a mystery. Somebody hacked
But
us,
anyway,
dude.
yeah, you know, so yeah, the cop showed up and he was like, yeah, you can't be doing this here. I go, well, you know, I could be. I'm actually not hurting anybody. Nothing's happening.
Yeah, right. Like,
he was like, she's underage. He was like, I'm underage, man.
Yeah, like,
we're both underage. You're just looking at a guy's dick.
Yeah, kid's dick.
Anyway, it seems we've run out of time.
Holy shit! Is it really? It's an hour and 13 minutes, dude.
Yeah. We've
oh
been doing
my
this
god, we could just talk for decades.
I know. We have so much stuff left in the bin too, but it's okay.
Well, there's always episode 51, guys.
Yeah, this episode will be a lot of fun. I can promise you guys that. You guys already know that though, because you just listened. But this is a great episode. Joe's thinking about going maybe to the bar.
Oh.
Talking about the episode a little bit.
I will not be joining you.
Maybe bring my little voice recorder. Maybe I'll get a good conversation out of it.
Hell yes.
My phone's going to die.
And for the love of God, would you pick a lurker of the week, for Christ's sake? I want you to take a picture of him. I want you to pose with him with a thumb up.
What did I...
I want there to be a bright flash on the picture.
Did
so
I do anything
really
this
awkward
week?
Looking.
I don't think so. Have I? Oh my God! We didn't talk about my night out at all. I fell on Route 80. I literally crossed Route 80 on foot this week and fell in clay.
Why was there a mound of clay on the side of the road?
I guess it's to protect drivers because if you go off, your tires just sink into it. It's very soft. It's unbelievable, but you can't get it off close. I'll tell you that.
We're gonna have to get into it next week, man.
Oh, dude, I can't believe I forgot about that story. I haven't told you yet.
Stay fucking tuned. It was the 2 Cubes podcast.
It was the day we went to lunch.
Oh yeah. No, I remember your sister mentioned something briefly. I remember her saying like, yeah, he like fell on Route 80 and he got something on his leg. It's like white shit or something.
Covered, covered in clay.
And yeah, I forgot all about it too. I laughed about it. I was like, what the fuck? He's covered in clay?
We have another episode of Kevin's the fucking best because I wake up in the morning at his house.
Yeah. And he'd given you a sponge bath from head to toe.
No, he had tea and he had made quiches and stuff for breakfast. I just walked out there and was like, what the hell? He's got breakfast sandwiches and quiches.
Nice.
All made. And we sat outside in the sunlight at his beautiful apartment.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
We sat outside his beautiful apartment and looked out over over the New York skyline. And I was like, man, Kev, I don't remember a goddamn thing we did yesterday. We went to 7 bars yesterday, Kev.
And he was like, fill you in.
I went to 2. He was like, I met you at midnight.
So you had been to 5 bars by the time you ran into Kevin?
Well, I went Avenue Bistro.
Okay.
VI. Ringside. Grasshopper. VI. Grasshopper. VI.
Why did you keep going back and forth?
Kept getting texts.
I just hit my teeth on the fucking mic again.
And then Kev was like, there's a bar. I'll just tell it now. He's like, there's a bar.
Bonus episode. An hour 30 of it.
He was like, there's a bar right by my house that'll be open. I was like, it's 3 a.m. You sure they're going to be open? He goes, they're going to be open. Don't worry. We're good. It's all right. Let's fucking get an Uber, baby. We got to this bar.
You spent $220 on Ubers that night.
It was the most closed bar I've ever seen. And then he was like, I live just 100 yards that way. So, like, let's just walk home. So, all right, you got it. All of a sudden, we are walking down the side of Route 80. And we have to cross Route 80 in the middle of the night, drunk. And it was 1 degree outside.
Yeah, it was so bad. It
was
like 13 degrees or something.
We walked about 2 miles, and I woke up in his second bedroom, so I guess everything went fine. But when I did wake up and we were having our
his awesome second bedroom, dude, I've fallen asleep in that bed before. His apartment fucking rules.
It's so nice.
So jealous of that fucking apartment.
So we're doing our skyline breakfast, and he's like, by the way, just so you know, that bar is just across that parking lot over there. We went the wrong way. We got lost. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, all that walking, you can see the bar from here.
Going drinking with Kevin always results in funny shit. It's so great.
He's awesome.
I also, me, Scott, and Kevin walked along, what highway was it? Route 17, I think.
We're big highway walkers.
Yeah,
Kevin,
to go to a strip club at like 3 o'clock in the morning while we were like bombed. It was me, him, and Scott, I think. And one of us like.
Oh, is this the night Scott sat outside?
Yes.
Yeah, because he was like
the one I woke up in.
He was like, I'm not doing all this. He was like, we're at a strip club, whatever. And then he's like, they closed, and I just sat outside till like 4 a.m. waiting for an Uber. Kevin like took home.
It was a warm
girls.
summer night. Yeah, it was. Ridiculous.
It was a warm night, but he was like, I waited till like 4 for a ride.
So fucking funny.
Oh my god. All right, guys. Well, I guess we'll end it. Otherwise, we'll talk till noon tomorrow and just have our.
We might just roll right into episode 51 right now.
Our 50th episode is just gonna be 5.5 hours.
You mean our 1 year episode that we're gonna have on February 1st?
I mean that's might be when we recorded.
Dude, February 1st. My first day drinking. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm coming back. Guns a-blazing.
And it's a Friday or Saturday?
It's a Saturday. Yeah. It's gonna be really hard not to drink that Friday night.
I mean, but you guys made that decision that you were like, no, it's
we gotta do
like
it.
the wake up on the first because you were saying maybe take a nap, a late nap.
You know what's gonna be? What's gonna be? You know what I should
wake
do?
up at midnight.
I was gonna say yeah, exactly. Like I should just, the second I get home on Friday, just go to bed.
Wake up at 12:05. I slept till the next day. I did it.
I just let me just delete the next 12 hours. Yeah. So I'm ready to go. I'm gonna start at the stroke of midnight.
But all right. Well, that Saturday will be good. Maybe we'll fucking
drink.
Yeah, we'll go.
No, what
golf.
we should do is let's
get an open bar Top Golf.
Yeah, we should do an episode early.
All the money
and
you
I'll start
saved.
day drinking on the air, and then we'll finish.
All the money you saved the entire month, we'll just blow it at Top Golf for for open bar.
I've never been to Top Golf. I have no desire to go to Top Golf. I can't even get the fucking ball off the thing.
Well, we'll get it off the tee for you.
Yeah. All right, you're gonna correct my swing.
Yeah. Me and Flan Howard will fucking. We're gonna show you how it's done. Show you how to pedal.
All right, guys. This episode ended weird.
Yeah, if we're gonna have a podcast
it ended with
together,
promises of golf swings.
If we're gonna have a podcast together, we gotta be able to fucking fuck somebody up on the links.
All right, sure, yeah. I somehow have made it to 40 without ever golfing. Yeah, it is.